Hello Farmy, this is Jane from Jane's Videos, and these are the final blueprints. I know I said the other ones were, but this is the actual final blueprints for Nightmare House 2015, third haunt build. Okay, so here we go. Jack's Evil Toy Store, of course, Shipwreck Island, the Haunted Mansion, Insane Asylum, the Creepy Carnival, the Gates of Hell, Dark Harvest, Field of Screams. Now, you notice it doesn't go up into the cemetery right there, Dead End Cemetery. Well, that's because everything's been rearranged. It's going to go that way, and Zombie Wasteland is going to be in that area, and the Voodoo Swamp is going to be here, and then Dead End Cemetery is being moved over there. So, Dead End Cemetery has been in that area for years. I'm a little nervous about the move, that it might not look good over there, but hopefully it will. So, I'm just going to show you guys. So I'm going to show you guys what it will be like. Jack's Evil Toy Store, obviously right here. I've already showed you guys that before. Well, actually, I haven't uploaded that video, but Jack's Evil Toy Store right here. Over here, Shipwreck Island. That's where the shipwreck will be, and that's the island that will all be filled in with sand and stuff. So that's right here. I'm showing you the beams that separate each section in the 4 main rooms. The Haunted Mansion right here, of course. And then up here, of course, after you would cross this beam, you would get into the Insane Asylum, which everybody's already known about. Now, there's the roofs. Now this is where it changes up a little bit. Okay, well, not yet. The Creepy Carnival's going to be right here, of course, like we've already talked about. Make a turn. Gates of Hell. The Gates of Hell right here. Make a turn. Dark Harvest, Field of Screams right here. Now this tree will be blocked, of course. This tree right here. It's a dead tree. It will be blocked at this point. You will be able to see it coming up over there, though. And then you'll, instead of like last year, if you saw my video, you went under here, under this tree, and went into Dead End Cemetery, which was back there. It was just called the cemetery. This year, the path has changed. You're going to go this way. Go under this tree. It will be blocked at this point. And then you're going to go back here. And you're going to go right, almost right up to this fence. Where you guys are probably wondering, what the heck, you're going to have people look into your backyard? No. There are going to be posts. There are going to be posts holding up tarp or black plastic right here. Now the reason I'm doing this is the Zombie Wasteland right here. Now the reason I want it to go back to that fence is because there's going to be zombies on the other side of this fence, like trying to get through. And Grave Grabber Corpse will be maybe right there, maybe back here. Yeah, probably back here. Actually no, because this is where the Voodoo Swamp starts. After you get past the zombies, you'll be in the Voodoo Swamp. That fence you'll still see a little bit. But this will mark the entrance of the Voodoo Swamp. You'll see Limb Ripper probably back there. Now, that is my neighbor's house. So the tarp will go from this tree to right there, so you can't see their house. And then there will be tarp on those posts right there, so you can't see that. Now that tarp will go to there. They let us do that, so they don't mind. Now this tree is actually really big, and it will be towering over you when you're in the Voodoo Swamp. Now this is where you're allowed to see the tree, because it's one of the trees in the Voodoo Swamp. And I really like this area for the Voodoo Swamp instead of the original area it was going to be in, which I'll show you. It was right here. It was going to be right here. Now I like this. I like that area better. One, it's very dark back there, and there won't be a roof on this section, on the Voodoo Swamp section. And even since the haunt opens at 6 p.m. and goes till 11 p.m., when it opens at 6, the sun's kind of still up, not really. So when it opens at 6, you can still see a little bit of sunlight. So I'm happy you'll be going under this tree right here. You'll be going up to right here, and that's when there will be fright tape from there to there actually to that fence, so you can't get past, and you'll just see Limb Ripper in the back there, which will mark the entrance to the Voodoo Swamp, and it should look really, really cool. I just can't wait to have Limb Ripper back there, just towering over people as they walk through. I mean, just imagine that. I'm imagining it real quick. You walk through this doorway, and then you walk, and then you get in here, and you see Limb Ripper right in that corner. And you can't get to him, but he's right in that. He'll be right here, right in front of this tree. So the fright tape will be there. So he'll be a little ways back, as you can see. He'll be a little ways back. But that's where that's gonna be. Now I was saying the Gates of Hell is gonna be the best scene Nightmare House has ever had. It's going to be the Gates of Hell, Shipwreck Island, Voodoo Swamp, and Zombie Wasteland. Those are going to be the best scenes Nightmare House has ever had, but Gates of Hell is probably going to be the best out of all those. But I also like this area because there's a lot of ferns and stuff, which of course you would see in a swamp. So you got all these different plants here, and yeah, the tarp will go back there, so you'll still be able to see these plants. Now, there will probably be fright tape right here, so you'll have to walk right by the tree, and there will probably be something hanging in the tree or something like that. I don't know yet, but something hanging up in that tree, which is going to be cool. Now this is one of the best parts, because there's going to be a witch hut, a full-built, well, this is my plan, full-built witch hut right here with a porch with the witch on it, my life-size witch, and a lot of small props right next to her. So a full-built witch hut from about right there to about right there. And that will be the best part, definitely. And it will just be right there, looking really cool. And of course there will be black plastic right here, and fright tape right there, so nobody can get past that. Now, coming over here, this right here is going to mark the stop of the Voodoo Swamp. And all these will be on your way into Dead End Cemetery. That will connect over there. Then that will be on your way to Dead End Cemetery, which will be right over in this corner. It'll be connected to this and that tree, and it will be right in this corner. It's much smaller than it normally used to be, but it's okay because it will look really cool. So those are the plans, and keep howling at the moon, my werewolves. Please comment, rate, and subscribe.